I never imagined I'd be the kind of man who would ruin his own life with his own hands. But here I am, sitting in the mess I created, knowing there's no one else to blame. For context, I, 34M, have been married to my wife, Nisha, 32F, for almost 7 years. She's a good woman, kind, smart, supportive. We've had our share of ups and downs, like any married couple, but I always thought we were solid. At least, I thought I was solid. Turns out I'm weaker than I thought. Our servant, Mira, 26F, had been working for us for almost 2 years. She handled most of the household chores, cooking, cleaning, and everything in between. She was good at what she did, soft-spoken, and honestly beautiful. I'm not proud of it, but I noticed her beauty more than I should have. Nisha trusted her, treated her like a younger sister. Maybe that's what made this whole thing worse. It started harmlessly, like these things always do. Small conversations, lingering glances, jokes that lasted a little too long. I'd find excuses to stay back when Nisha went out shopping or visiting her parents. Mira would serve me tea, and we'd chat. There was a strange tension in the air, something unspoken. I told myself it was harmless. Just attraction. Men are weak, right? But it's only dangerous if you act on it, and I did. It happened one evening when Nisha was away for a family function in her hometown. She insisted I come, but I had work. At least, that's what I told her. Truthfully, I knew Mira would be around. Maybe some sick part of me planned it. Maybe I just let it happen. We didn't talk much that night. One thing led to another, and before I knew it, we crossed the line. Once, then again, and again. It became our secret, a dangerous, thrilling secret. I felt powerful, desired, and guilty as hell. Every time I looked at Nisha, I felt like scum. But somehow, I kept going back. I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe I thought I was untouchable, that Nisha would never find out. After all, Mira was careful. She knew her place. Or so I thought. Then last weekend, everything came crashing down. Nisha came home early from her parents' place. I didn't know. She didn't tell me. She just walked in, straight into the scene that destroyed our marriage, our lives. Mira was in my arms, half naked, while I whispered things I can't even remember now. I heard the gasp before I saw Nisha. Her face, her eyes, that look will haunt me forever. She didn't scream, she didn't cry. She just stood there, silent, broken, and that was it. In that moment, I knew I destroyed everything. I froze. My body stiffened as soon as I saw Nisha standing there. She didn't say a word. She didn't have to. Her eyes said everything. Shock, betrayal, heartbreak. It felt like the world stopped, and for the first time, I truly understood what it meant to be speechless. Mira scrambled away from me, hastily pulling her clothes together, trembling. I just sat there, frozen, watching the woman I had promised to love and protect stare at me like I was a stranger. Maybe I was. Nisha. I finally managed to croak out, but my voice cracked. What was I even going to say? That it was a mistake? That it just happened? None of it would matter. She had seen enough. She turned around without saying a word and walked straight to the bedroom. I heard the sound of the wardrobe opening, the familiar creaking of the drawers. My heart pounded in my chest. I stood up and followed her like a pathetic man, begging, literally begging, her to talk to me. Nisha, please, listen to me once. Listen to what? She snapped, her voice finally breaking. What is there left to say? I saw it with my own eyes. She wasn't crying. That scared me more. I always imagined if I ever hurt her, she'd scream, slap me, cry. But she was eerily calm. That calmness felt like the death of everything between us. I don't know why I did it. I stammered, tears welling up. It was a mistake. It didn't mean anything. She let out a bitter laugh. Didn't mean anything? You were ready to risk everything we built for something that meant nothing. I stood there like a fool. What could I say? She was right. Mira stood by the door, still shaking, unsure whether to leave or stay. Nisha noticed her and let out another cold laugh. Why are you still here? Go. Just go. Mira didn't wait. She ran. Out of the house. Out of our lives. Just like that. Once she was gone, Nisha started packing her bag. I tried to stop her, but she shoved me away. Don't touch me, she hissed, her eyes full of disgust. I need time to think. I need to breathe, she said, grabbing her essentials. I don't know if I can ever look at you the same way again. I begged her to stay, but she walked out, slamming the door behind her. That sound echoed in the empty house like a final verdict. For the first time, I realized what real loneliness feels like. The silence that night was unbearable. No Mira, no Nisha, just me, sitting in the mess I created, wondering how I let it get this far. How did I ruin my own life, my marriage, everything? And worse, I wasn't sure if I'd ever get a second chance. It's been 2 weeks since that night. 2 weeks since Nisha walked out of my life. I've called her every day, sent countless texts, emails, all left unanswered. Her family blocked me. Mutual friends either don't know where she is or pretend not to know. I guess they've all picked their side, and I don't blame them. The house feels like a graveyard now. Every corner reminds me of her. The way she used to hum while cooking, the smell of her shampoo lingering in our bedroom, the little decorations she put up last Diwali, all of it mocks me now. I walk around like a ghost, haunted by my own stupidity. Mira never came back. I heard through one of the neighbors that she left town the very next day. Maybe out of shame, maybe fear. I don't even know if I care. What I had with her, it wasn't love. It was lust. A moment of weakness that cost me my marriage, my respect, my peace. The worst part? I see Nisha's face everywhere. In my dreams. In the quiet moments when I stare at the ceiling fan, wondering what I've done. She looked at me like I was a stranger. No, worse, like I was dead to her. And honestly, I feel like I am. I finally gathered the courage to visit her parents' house. Her brother opened the door, looked me dead in the eyes, and slammed it shut. No words. Nothing. I stood there for an hour, hoping she'd come out. She didn't. A lawyer's notice arrived yesterday. She's filing for divorce. No alimony, no demands. Just a clean break. That hurt more than anything. She doesn't even want my money. That means she's done. Completely done. I always thought I was the man of the house, the provider, the one in control. But the truth is, I was a fool. I destroyed the one good thing in my life over a few stolen moments of pleasure. And now, I have nothing. People talk about regrets in life. Some say they regret not following their dreams, not traveling, not telling someone they love them. My regret is simple: cheating on my wife, breaking the trust of the only person who ever truly loved me. And for what? I don't know what the future holds. Maybe Nisha will move on, find someone better, someone who'll treat her right. I hope she does. She deserves that. As for me, I'll live with this guilt for the rest of my life. If anyone's reading this, take it as a warning. Don't be like me. Don't throw away your life for a few moments of weakness. Because once that line is crossed, there's no going back. And trust me, losing everything because of your own actions is a hell no man should experience.